today we're starting off day 2 in Helsinki. We're going to see a monument of a famous Finnish composer. I can't remember the name, so I'll put it up here. But this is what it looks like, which is pretty cool. Mom, what's the name of the composer? Sibelius. And he wrote like Finlandia, which is like the de facto national anthem thing. There's also this thing over here. Kind of fun, funky and fresh. So in Finland they have these summer homes that are on lakes, and behind me is a recreation of a summer lake over there, lake house. Behind me there is the rock chapel, so it's just like a church inside it. It was really beautiful, and when we went in there were like people playing the piano, and it was like improvised and everything. It was so cool. For a family that's not religious, we go to a lot of churches and chapels and stuff. That was so pretty when we were inside there, and it's only 11:30. We've done a lot today. Next thing, look how beautiful this is, the design and everything. It's just so pretty. Like, look at all of the details on that building. History, and like, look how cool this sword is, and it's just got all of these pieces of information, and it's interactive. This is so cool. We are now at the Finnish library. I'm not really sure why. It's just something we wanted to do. But yay! It has like coffee and bula sort of area, but it has all these books in it, and it's really cool. I've never seen something like this. So the cafe section's like over there, and then the rest of it's just like a 3-story bookstore, which is really cool. So you can buy a book and then you can have a coffee and a bula. Okay, so I'm now back in the hotel room. After the museum, we went past the library just because my dad wanted to check it out. And then we went to the bookstore, and then we went and got a hot chocolate, and then we went shopping. And so I went to the Kalevala store. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's this jewelry store and jewelry brand that's Finnish. I got this really beautiful bracelet. It's a little clover. This bit here is like a little clover, and then that's just like the clasp and a little clover on that. Anyway, it's really beautiful. I really love it. Now I'm back in the hotel room by myself because my parents and brother are continuing to shop, just because it's not really my favorite thing in the world. Like, I'm just like trailing people. After that, we'll just go to dinner.
Are Finns known for their pizza?
No. Today is in fact our last day in Helsinki. We're not staying here tonight again because our flight leaves at 1 a.m. on Monday, and today is Sunday, so it's like we have to get to the airport at 10 p.m. tonight. So it's a very late flight. Hopefully it helps with like the whole sleeping thing if we're like overtired, because it's first a 13-hour flight and then a 8-hour flight. So hopefully it's not too bad, but I guess we'll see. And unfortunately we'll fly home. That's a little bit disappointing because like compared to traveling, home's just not as fun, obviously. Third day in Helsinki, last day of the trip. Let's go. This one reminds me of walking the coast to coast, or England. It's really beautiful though. Everything's really beautiful. It's all really well done. I'm really impressed. Like, they're all really beautiful. It's like telling the story of like Finland through art. The booger is massive.
English breakfast.
Okay, so I bought this top in Berlin, right? And I was on the tram just then in Finland, and this guy next to me was like, oh, did you go there? And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean, did I go there? And so I looked down and I was like, oh no. Like, in that moment, I assume it's like a university or college type thing. And I was like, oh no, it's just a top I really liked. And so he was like, oh, okay. And then his wife was like, oh, because he did. So this dude had gone to this university college, and I'm assuming it's in America because they were American. And he was just like, that's so cool. And I was like, yeah, I didn't know it was a uni until that exact moment. So it was kind of funny. But turns out, university. And someone in a tram in Finland had also gone here. This is crazy. But I love it even more now. It's even better. Look how beautiful all of this is. Like, there's a pool there, and then there's this beautiful building up there. This is the biggest ice cream I've ever gotten in my life. I don't know what to do. This is my dad recording, by the way. This is our last walk in Finland before we go home. That's exciting and also a bit sad, honestly, because I don't really want to go home. That's 6 weeks of traveling, all documented. We're currently in the international airport of Helsinki, and this is by far the best airport we've ever been in. Security was so easy. You didn't even have to take anything out of your bag. The airport's so clean. Like 10 out of 10 experience so far. Are we here until 1 a.m. though? Yes. We're 4.5 hours early for our flight, and this is the current state of the airport. There are heaps of people. It's so late that they've actually just sectioned off this section. So that's fun. We got upgraded to business class. And by we got upgraded, I mean we paid. But it's worth it. Oh my